What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. And tonight, I will be talking about the Chi Season 1, Episode 8 recap. Let's hop right into it. We start this episode off exactly where we left in Episode 7. Your boy Reg, he has a gun on Quentin, and it's not looking good. Sonny's on the ground, laid out, and everybody thinks Sonny's dead from the comments that I'm reading. We truly don't know. Like I said, we don't know if Sonny was dead or not because they never said anything. But your boy Reg, pretty much said, look, I'm about to take you out. You know what I'm saying? He got hurt from Trice. Trice beat his ass, and he's going to take it out on Quentin. He's finally going to just kill Quentin and get it over with. But come to find out, your boy Sonny ain't dead at all. He hops right back up, hits Reg right in the head with a brick. Blaze your boy Reg out, and then him and Quentin kind of got into an argument, and he told Quentin, look, man, I want you gone. I don't want you around here no more. You know what I'm saying? And Sonny, he's kind of been hitting at that earlier on. He don't really like that Quentin is back and that he's bringing back this negativity. He don't like that at all. But I'm glad to see Sonny did not die. And like I said, with these shows, if they don't show the person die, then most likely that person has a higher chance of being alive. And Sonny proved that tonight in this show. I was happy that he didn't die and that he saved Quentin because it was about to get ugly. He was about to most likely die. It's crazy that Quentin was really running his mouth like that. He didn't care. He didn't fear death. He didn't fear Reg. And all Reg is doing is getting himself dragged into a deeper hole, in my opinion. We get to your boy Brendan, and he's back at that the apartment with Jerica. He's sleeping on the couch. I mean, I guess that's where he feels comfortable at, sleeping on his couch. But him and Jerica, they start to have a conversation about what Brandon needs to do and what they need to do for the relationship. Brandon is, he's trying to push forward, and he wants to save this relationship. And it seems like Jerica, she's not really showing a lot of interest in the relationship. She's more concerned on what's Brandon going to do as far as his career and his dreams. And that's what she's concerned about. And also, she gives Brandon some good advice, and that's about the house. And she tells him, look, you need to go ahead and go in there and sign these papers and get this house. So you want to open up or start your own food truck business, well, you can get half of the money right there. So you need to start thinking about that. And Jerica makes some good points. He does. He has to think of a new plan. He don't have a job, and you know what I'm saying, he wants to have a life with the food business. So that's what he has to do. So Brandon, he takes their advice. He finally agrees to go sign these papers. He meets up with his mother, signs the papers, and most likely it looks like they're gonna sell the house. They had the inspection, and it's looking good for Brandon. He's starting to to turn the page and starting to try to do something positive with himself. Like I said before, man, Brandon, he has a lot of potential, but it just seemed like he had a whole lot of negativity. Soon as the show started, he had like a little bit of good things happen at first, and then it was all bad. But now the page is turning from Brandon, and he's starting to turn it around. Now we get back to your boy Reg and Quentin. They done kidnapped him, man. He done got, like I said, hit with a brick, woke up. They done got his wallet, found out where he lived. They at his house now. You know what I'm saying? They at his house asking him questions, trying to get information out of him. And Reg is not trying to tell anything. He's more just spooked. He don't know what's going on. He ain't trying to give up no information. But it's starting to get bad for Reg. He's starting to know that Quentin is not somebody you need to be playing around with. And Reg has something to lose still. And Quentin's going to keep picking at it. Reg kept lying, talking about, don't nobody live here. My parents gone. They all gone. My dad is serving jail time. My mom's gone. And Quentin know that Jake lives there with him. He sees the book bag, and he just playing his cards right into the perfect time. We get to your boys, Jake, Papa, and Kevin. They're back. And like I said about what to expect, Jake and Kevin, Papa and Kevin, they're very concerned about your boy Jake. Jake is going to get himself into a whole lot of trouble. You know what I'm saying? They keep trying to get information out of him, telling him, look, man, we you know what I'm saying, we scared, man. Like, we don't want you doing nothing stupid. And Jake like, man, y'all ain't got nothing to worry about. he's still out here trying to hustle and kick it with his brother and do stupid stuff. He don't care. And he kind of got upset at Kevin and said, look, you can't be talking about what I need to be doing. You the one killed somebody. So Papa kind of got upset because he didn't know nothing about Kevin killing anybody. So they're going to have some issues in this next episode. Your boy Ronnie, you know what I'm saying? Remember, he passed out. He was at his boy's house and they woke him up. He finally woke up. You know what I'm saying? He's in pain. They got to fix him up. He ain't trying to go to no hospital. So they have to fix your boy Ronnie up. And it's crazy. This dude actually got a doctor in this house. Now, this doctor, I guess he's a radiologist or whatever. But this dude, he's like addicted to alcohol and pills. But he actually fixes Ronnie up. He fixes this guy up, gets him back, pours alcohol all on him, mixes all these chemicals up, and pretty much patched Ronnie up, saved his life. You know what I'm saying? This guy, like I said, he must have had some type, like I said, he's a legit doctor. He strung out on pills and alcohol. Very bad. Like I said, saves Ronnie's life, and Ronnie's going to have to pay for this later on in this episode, but it was sad, man. Ronnie is going through a lot of emotions in this episode, a whole lot of emotions, and everything is starting to come out, like far as the thoughts and all the shit Ronnie been through. It's coming out in this episode. You can see it. You can see his pain. They asking him what did he want to be when he grew up. He didn't want to tell them. I mean, it's getting bad for him, very bad. Now we get to your girl Jada. She returns to Ethel's house. Ethel about to burn the house down and fell asleep. She returns to Ethel's house, and her whole thing is she's trying to tell Ethel the truth that she lost her job. And what she didn't tell Emmett that she lied to him and said they screwed her on her hours, so she ended up leaving or whatever to let her go. But she's pretty much want to tell Ethel, look, I lost my job because of all this. But she doesn't do that. She feels bad. Instead, she tells Ethel, look, I finally want to go to church with you. So Jada's going to go to church and I guess she's going to try to recover. But like I said, it's kind of bad for her right now. She's lying to her son and she don't want to tell the truth right now. She has too much pride to tell the truth on what really happened. But the truth will eventually come out, and a lot of people are going to be upset with Jada for lying. Now we get back to your boy Brandon and his cousin, and he's pretty much going to his cousin trying to figure out what he needs to do. And he tells his cousin, look, man, he needs half of the money for this food truck. And his cousin's like, man, all right, I mean, I can be a silent partner or whatever, but we got to make sure we do this right. But Brandon, like I said, he's gonna get half of the money later down the line for the house. His cousin is gonna help him out and front him the money. His cousin is actually a small entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? He's very smart. He crazy, but he's smart. He's gonna help his cousin out, and that's great. It's crazy because he had this Chinese dude living in his closet. I'm like, really? And Brandon was tripping out, like, this dude really got this dude living in this closet, this small ass closet. But hey, he getting money, so I can't knock him on that. But this was pretty funny for me to see this dude living in his closet. But Brandon's cousin helps him out, fronts him half of the money, I guess, for the food truck, and he gets this big ice cream truck, and he finally gets to start his business, or at least, you know what I'm saying, have the truck at least. Now he got to get the rest of the pieces to the puzzle to get everything started. But it's starting to look good for Brandon. He's starting to turn things around, like I said earlier, and that's a good thing because it's been bad for him for a long time. Now, we get to your boy Emmett. He's hanging out with Keisha. They're on a date, and the topic of discussion is Emmett's son. Once again, she tells him, you don't even know where he's at. He can be anywhere. And earlier in the episode, Jada told Emmett the same thing. She told Emmett the same thing, like, man, you need to take care of your boy, go find out where he's at. So this been in Emmett's head the whole episode, like, man, I need to find my son. At first, he was all happy at first, like, I get a little break. So he takes their advice. He said, you know what, I need to go find my son. So he goes to her mother, Tiffany's mother's house, or Tiffany's house, I guess. She's not there. Her mother tells Emmett where Tiffany's at. Emmett goes there. Next thing you know, they start arguing and shit. And I don't know her motive at all on why she doesn't want Emmett to see his son. I don't know it at all. But it seems like she was tired of the baby, gave the baby to Emmett, and now she missed the baby and came back and got the baby. And now she's trying to tell Emmett that he needs to pay child support and give her money and all this bullshit. She pretty much is playing Emmett. She's playing him, and I feel for him. It's very sad. He's trying his best, man. He's trying to take care of his kid, and now you got an angry baby mom that ain't letting it happen. And she had some dude there. He had a knife and shit, acting all funny like he was gonna do something. This dude better be careful, because he don't know that your boy Emmett, he's connected to Quentin. And all it's gonna take is one time for Emmett to go tell Quentin he has some problems with her. Now I guarantee you, Quentin, he'll find a way to get this shit done. He'll find a way to handle this shit. And if this dude is a threat, you already know what's gonna happen to him. He gonna get hurt. So hopefully this doesn't end in violence and everybody can go home safe. But it looks like it's all bad for your boy Emmett, man. It really does. Speaking of your boy Quentin, they done, like I said, kidnapped Reg and got him at the house. They eating spaghetti. He's trying to get information out of him. He's trying to. And he's not telling him nothing about the guns, about Trice, about Detective Wallace. That's what he wants to know, and about Jason. But eventually, your boy Reg don't have a choice. He don't have a choice but to start talking, because he has a fear, and that's to lose his little brother. He don't want nothing to happen to Jake at all. And it's crazy because your boy Jake ended up coming to the house. And that's what Quentin was waiting on. They was all waiting for him to come. They was eating dinner and everything. And your boy Red kept looking at the clock because he knew Jake was coming. He knew he was coming. And once he came there, your boy Red, man, his body language was crazy. And Jake looked shook, like, what the hell's going on? What's going on? Your boy Quentin really took that knife and walked up to him. And, man, I thought he was about to slit him. But he gave him the knife and he told him can he put it in the sink or whatever. But it ain't looking good for your boy Reg. He pretty much is a dead man. Trice really don't want to mess with him no more. And it's got Reg thinking. So don't be surprised if Reg end up doing something. I won't be surprised if he does something, but I guess we're gonna see where that storyline goes. They end up leaving. They left the apartment and left Reg and Jake untouched. So I guess we're gonna see where that storyline goes. Your girl Jerica and Brandon, they link back up. He brings the ice cream truck / food truck for her to see, and she's happy. She's very happy. She loves it when Brandon is actually accomplishing his goals. And they're going to end up, Brandon, he plans on fixing up this food truck, getting it all together, painting it black with red, you know what I'm saying, making it a taco truck or whatever, Mexican food. And Jerica's feeling it. Like I said, they make up, and Brandon pretty much told her, like, yeah, he want to have a food truck and all that, but he want Jerica by his side. So he wants to do this with Jerica. He don't want to just keep doing this by himself. He wants Jerica with him. So he said it don't really mean nothing if he don't have Jerica. And like I said, Jerica, she's really not acting like she wants to mess with Brandon. I don't know. I don't really trust Jerica, but, you know, they make up, they start kissing and all that, and it seems like they're back together. For now, it does. But y'all let me know, man. Jerica just seems, something about her like that wasn't right in this scene. I guess she wasn't trying to show emotion. I don't know. But something seemed very funny with her. But they made up for now, and hopefully something good happens out of that relationship. Now, we get to the sad part of the episode. Now, the dude that saved Ronnie's life, the doctor, ended up overdosing off those pills and drinking that alcohol. He's dead. They told Ronnie, look, he saved your life, so you need to take his car, drop him off somewhere. So Ronnie has to drop him off. Ronnie looks in his wallet, finds out where he lives, sees a picture of his family, drops him off at home, right in front of the house. His wife, I assume, comes out, sees him dead, and Ronnie cannot take it. It's sad, man. It's very sad. I didn't want to see this happen, and Ronnie's going through a whole lot. I mean, he's feeling a lot of pain. Now he goes to see Rafiq, and Rafiq said, look, man, I know you got this burden. Let it out, brother. You know what I'm saying? I know you got it. Come on. And Rafiq, he told Ronnie a story of how he got into it back in the day, running from some dudes. Then he pulled out a gun, shot, and the bullet went through a house and hit a 7-year-old girl and killed her. You know what I'm saying? That's Rafiq's story. He killed a 7-year-old girl. He took a girl away from her family. And you can see it in Ronnie's face, his facial expressions, that he was hurt because he felt that same pain because when he killed Coogie, you know what I'm saying, he took Coogie away from his family too. So it kind of hurt. It hurt Ronnie very badly. He couldn't hold it in. He finally showed emotion and let it out. And I hope Ronnie cleans up his act. I think he is. He killed the kid, man. He really did mess up. This is a former soldier. Man, he got PTSD. He all screwed up. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he can turn everything around. I'm hoping so. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in the past, he should have been locked up for what he did. But at the same time, I do want him to recover and get better. Everybody deserves a second chance. And hopefully Ronnie can take advantage of that second chance. But you guys let me know, man. What do you think of episode 8? Episode 9 and 10 is about to get crazy because everything that happened at the beginning is going to come out in these last 2 episodes. All of those actions are going to have repercussions in these last 2 episodes. It's going to get crazy. I cannot wait. I'm eager to see what's going to happen between Reg Trice, the Stash House, Jason, Detective Wallace with his dirty ass. I'm ready to see what's going to happen. Detective Cruz, he has to find out what happened. But you guys let me know what you think of the episode. Leave your comments below. And only 2 more episodes, man. Only 2 more episodes. This has been a hell of a series. And I want to thank you guys once again for all the support and all the love. And I will continue to bring you more of the Shy content in the future. But I'm going to get on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.
Yeah. Super Bowl goals. I'm at the crib of Puff. He got Kaepernick on the phone. He in a whole different mode. Angel Head 2 a.m. for being Hove. Just to show him how I treat the city like my humble abode. Hey, tell me if TD Bank is a